Barnaby, a fluffy white baby goat with floppy ears and bright blue eyes, bounced excitedly in his pen. Sunlight streamed through the barn window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. His mother, a calm brown goat, chewed her hay contentedly. But Barnaby's gaze was fixed on the wide-open gate at the end of the barn. With a burst of energy, Barnaby darted through the gate. The farm stretched before him like a brand-new world. Green grass tickled his tiny hooves, and the air smelled of sweet clover and something earthy and exciting. He bleated happily, his tail wagging with anticipation. He spotted a group of fluffy yellow chicks pecking at the ground. Barnaby tilted his head, curious. He cautiously approached them, letting out a soft baa. The chicks cheeped back, their tiny eyes blinking rapidly. One brave chick even hopped onto his nose. Barnaby giggled, a bubbly sound that surprised even himself. Further on, Barnaby discovered a muddy puddle. A big, pink pig was happily wallowing in it, snorting with delight. Barnaby wrinkled his nose. It looked messy. But the pig seemed to be having so much fun. He dipped a tentative hoof into the cool mud. It felt squishy. Suddenly, a long, green hose snaked across the grass, spraying water. Barnaby had never seen anything like it. He cautiously approached the gushing water, his eyes wide with wonder. He dared to nudge it with his nose, and a cool spray tickled his face. He jumped back, then forward again, chasing the dancing droplets. Feeling a little tired, Barnaby wandered into a field of tall sunflowers. Their yellow faces towered over him like giant suns. He nibbled on a fallen leaf, its texture surprisingly rough. A gentle breeze rustled through the sunflower heads, creating a soothing sound. As the sun began to dip lower in the sky, casting long shadows across the farm, Barnaby felt a pang of homesickness. He missed the warmth of his mother. He started to trot back towards the barn, his little legs carrying him a little slower now. He reached the barn just as his mother bleated a worried baa. When she saw him, her eyes lit up with relief. Barnaby ran to her, nudging his head against her soft fur. He was covered in mud and smelled of grass and sunflowers, but his mother didn't mind. She licked his head affectionately. Nestled beside his mother in the warm straw, Barnaby drifted off to sleep. He dreamt of fluffy chicks, squishy mud, dancing water, and towering sunflowers. He had had a big adventure, and even though it was good to be home, he knew there were many more farm adventures waiting for him.